You're eighth time now in scoring. LeBron James has officially passed you. So that's your new trophy.
Why are you taking it out on the boxes?
Yeah, I just not the broom fault. I was just relaying the message. Bro. Someone came to me and said, "Fine,
somebody said,
oh, he's doing the right. Oh. I'm not mad.
Not mad?
Not at all.
Yeah, okay.
Not mad.
Shaq is hilarious. Passing the Big Diesel is one thing, but how about passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? LeBron could do it if he continues to average 25 points per game. He'd accomplish that in 2022-23 season. Kareem did it at the age of 42. LeBron would be just 38, 4 years younger. Oh, Max, where will LeBron finish in scoring? You think he passes Kareem?
You know what? Statistically speaking, I know it's unlikely, but if you're asking me for my gut, I do think he passes Kareem. I know Kareem, look, 38 is not normal 38 for LeBron. He started when he was 18. So he will have played as many seasons as Kareem at the very end, who was older. I understand that. I also understand LeBron doesn't have an automatic shot the way Kareem got you an automatic 2 points with a skyhook. And LeBron's not even really a natural scorer. He's not a score-first kind of player. That's not his mentality. But he kind of can't help himself. He's so talented. When the team needs him to score, that's what he does. And his well-rounded skill set, the fact that he can do so many things so well, will keep him on the floor as a very effective player for almost as long as he wants. Yes, he's fast. Yes, he's big and strong. But his passing ability is probably the greatest asset he has, his basketball IQ. He can do so many things so well that the question as to whether he can play another 5 or 6 years, if he wants to, I think is a yes. And at that point, if he plays 6 years and just averages 20 points a game, you know, so every time he goes 25, 24, that cancels out a 16 or a 17-point average toward the very end. Then eventually he'll pass Kareem. The question really is, how much will LeBron continue to have a passion to play basketball? And I don't see it leaving anytime soon.
I don't see him passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but it's not because he can't. I don't think it'll be a priority for him. If this were Kobe in that position, I would say yes. But because it's LeBron, who is incredibly unselfish when it comes to actually scoring the basketball, I think the thing about it is with him, you got to want to do it. You got to want to be the all-time scorer. If LeBron wants to surpass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I definitely think he can do it because he can put up enough buckets. Like you said, Max, averaging just 20 points per game over the next 6 years and playing the amount of games that will require him to play. If he wants to do it, he can. I just think that he's one of those guys where it's not that big of a priority for him, and because of that, it's not something he will chase. And as a result, as the years wane and attrition kicks in and Father Time kicks in, with him being so physical, assuming the game doesn't get softer than it already is, I think it's one of those situations where the minutes will wane, the games will wane, and the priority for him to capture the record just won't be there. So again, my answer is going to be no. He would not catch Kareem and surpass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the all-time leading scorer. But I think it's primarily because he won't want to. And let's also keep in mind, again, as phenomenal as he is and as phenomenal as he's been, he came straight out of high school. He didn't go to college and what have you. So as a result, he's got a few extra years, excuse me, where it isn't wearing on him the way that it is worn on most people, because MJ went to college for 3 years and others went to college, not Kobe, but Karl Malone and others. So it was different for them than it is for LeBron.
You and I see this very differently, though. You think he only breaks the record if he wants to, but he won't want to. I actually think he'll break the record accidentally. I don't think he'll really be looking at the record, think I'm going to be the all-time points scoring leader, because that's not naturally what he is. I just think, just like he just passed Shaq, it's not because LeBron was trying to lead the league in points in any given year. It's just because he's so great. He scores a lot.
Yeah, let me ask you this question. Forget the age, because we understand how you are about the age 40 in football. Why don't you ever bring age and attrition into the equation when it comes to LeBron?
Good question.
I do. And in fact, if you want to argue against it, if you want to argue against it, you can say all the deep playoff runs will shorten his career. My point about LeBron is that when you look at a player's skill set, you ask yourself, does that age well? And what I'm saying about LeBron is as much as we can focus on the physical gifts, he's so big and so strong and so fast and all those things, his skills should age well. It's his basketball IQ above all things probably that makes him as great as he is. So, yes, I think LeBron's – and by the way, when he started looking at the analytics, he found the spot from the floor that he shoots the three best from, and he started shooting the three more and more
Congratulations,
efficiently.
You pulled it off.
And he
pulled it off, Mr. MIT,
I'm never allowed to say
Columbia, and
analytics.
everything else.